Welcome back to Boundless Books. Today, we're diving into Chapter 11 of The Hunger Games, titled Training Days. This chapter marks a crucial turning point where the tributes finally step into the capital's training center, a place designed to test, shape, and silently judge their chances of survival in the arena. The chapter opens with Katniss entering the training center alongside the other tributes. The vast space is filled with stations designed to teach every possible survival skill: combat, camouflage, fire-making, knot tying, climbing, and weaponry. Despite the abundance of opportunities to train, Katniss remains cautious. She understands that every move is being observed. Not just by trainers, but indirectly by the Gamemakers who will later assign her training score. Katniss quickly notices the career tributes from Districts 1, 2, and 4. They train openly and aggressively, displaying strength, coordination, and confidence. Their behavior confirms everything Katniss already feared. These tributes are well-prepared, ruthless, and comfortable with violence. Rather than challenging them or drawing attention to herself, Katniss chooses to observe. She studies their techniques, their teamwork, and their weapons of choice, treating the training period as a mental exercise rather than a physical one. Peeta, meanwhile, deliberately avoids Katniss. The emotional distance between them is painful but purposeful. Katniss assumes Haymitch has advised Peeta to distance himself to make their eventual separation in the arena more believable. This lack of communication leaves Katniss conflicted, both relieved and hurt, but she pushes those feelings aside to focus on survival. As the days pass, Katniss continues to keep a low profile. She practices basic skills sparingly and spends much of her time watching others. One tribute, however, catches her attention: Rue from District 11. Rue moves silently and effortlessly through the climbing stations, blending into her surroundings like a bird in flight. Katniss recognizes her agility and intelligence, realizing that Rue's skills could make her a formidable survivor despite her small size. Rue notices Katniss too. Their brief, silent interaction, marked by a subtle signal, plants the seed of trust between them. Though no alliance is formed yet, Katniss understands that Rue could become an important ally in the arena. The chapter concludes with Katniss reflecting on the purpose of training. It isn't just about learning skills, it's about impression management. The tributes must decide how much to reveal and how much to hide. Katniss resolves to save her strongest talents for the private sessions with the Gamemakers, where a single moment could determine her fate. Key moments in the chapter include Katniss entering the Capital Training Center for the first time, observation of the career tribute's strength and strategy, emotional distance between Katniss and Peeta, introduction of Rue and her agility-based skills, Katniss choosing restraint over exposure during training, differences between the book and the movie. The book places stronger emphasis on Katniss' internal strategy and observation. Rue's connection with Katniss is more subtle and symbolic in the novel. The emotional tension between Katniss and Peeta is deeper in the book. Training stations and skill analysis are described in greater detail in the novel. Chapter 11, Training Days, is all about restraint, intelligence, and preparation. Katniss proves that survival isn't always about brute strength, it's about knowing when to act and when to wait. The alliances hinted at here and the strategies formed quietly will shape everything that follows in the arena. Who do you think had the biggest advantage during training, Katniss, the careers, or Rue? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time as we move closer to the Gamemakers.